Walk through an older Indian home and you will notice a specific architectural pattern. A central, open-air courtyard anchors the living space, and right in the middle, deliberately placed to act as a focal point for the household, is a single plant, Tulsi. Maintaining this plant requires a strict daily sequence. Before sunrise, household members wake up, complete personal purification, and pour fresh water over the soil. At dusk, the routine mandates returning to the plant, lighting a small earthen oil lamp and placing it near the base. A routine this rigid and widespread represents a highly calculated piece of cultural engineering. Ancient Sanskrit texts like the Padma Purana explicitly assign this specific plant the highest possible status of purity and protection. Culturally, it is revered as the earthly manifestation of the goddess Lakshmi, permanently linking the plant to prosperity. There is even an absolute theological rule. No offering made to Lord Vishnu is considered valid or complete unless it includes a Tulsi leaf. By attaching this plant directly to the culture's primary deities, ancient leaders ensured its daily survival and care. They engineered an unbreakable insurance policy for the plant's preservation. If we strip away the mythology and look closer at the leaves themselves, we find a highly active biological reality. In traditional Ayurvedic medicine, Tulsi operates as a frontline defense against internal infections. This diagram shows the cellular interaction at play. Scientifically proven chemical compounds within the leaves actively intercept and neutralize incoming bacterial and viral threats. Consuming these leaves during seasonal temperature drops and monsoons functioned as an empirically observed medical intervention to boost immunity. The physical placement of the plant in the exact center of the home serves a distinct environmental utility. The plant continually absorbs harmful airborne gases while releasing protective phytochemicals into the immediate vicinity. This top-down architectural layout visualizes how the plant emits an essential oil called eugenol. These aromatic compounds create an invisible, repelling radius against insects that fills the living space. By placing it centrally, the household effectively installed a low-tech, zero-electricity air purifier and mosquito repellent, engineered perfectly for tropical climates. The plant also interacts directly with human neurochemistry. Tulsi is scientifically classified as an adaptogen, a substance that actively helps the body regulate stress. This graph tracking stress levels demonstrates the mechanism. When you introduce adaptogenic compounds into the bloodstream, a volatile, spiking cortisol line smooths out into a calm, stable baseline. As cortisol drops, secondary psychological benefits emerge. Anxiety decreases, mood stabilizes, and mental focus improves. The physical act of watering the plant and consuming its leaves chemically altered the internal state of the worshiper, enforcing a daily routine of calm. Even the broader psychological structure of the daily worship routine aligns with modern behavioral science. Before anyone even approaches the plant, the ritual demands a rigid sequence: waking at sunrise, drawing fresh water, and engaging in personal hygiene. Executing this quiet, highly focused task every single morning clears mental clutter and establishes foundational life discipline. Ancient societies ensured long-term health and hygiene by encoding these practices into unbreakable religious habits. Our modern environments are fast-paced, highly polluted, and chronically stressful. Today, the multi-billion-dollar wellness industry isolates, packages, and sells the exact adaptogenic compounds that ancient Indians grew for free outside their doors. When you examine the biology and the chemistry, the rigid divide we draw between a religious ritual and a science-based health practice begins to blur. Scientific solutions to health and environmental balance often grow quietly in our own homes, disguised as simple traditions.